Hello, this is Jack Ward, Sales and Business Trainer for Trane. I'm going to be your narrator today. This video demonstrates the installation of the XV20 variable speed outdoor equipment. We want to thank Arlinghaus Air Conditioning and Heating for allowing us to film their installation of this equipment. We are at the home of John Miller, FSR for the Kentucky-Tennessee Dealer Sales Office. The professionals from Arlinghaus begin by removing the old equipment, which is a Trane XV1500. Trane's original variable speed. Many of the installation steps seen in this video are the same as the current Trane equipment, but there are some unique procedures for proper installation that may affect the performance of the equipment. Next, they unload the new equipment from the truck. Using a saw, the installer removes the tabs from the shipping pallet. While he's removing the tabs, he can examine the unit for any shipping damage that may have occurred. The technician removes the access panel to view the controls. At the top of the picture, you can see the communicating display assembly. You can also see where the laptop is connected to the control module for programming and diagnostics. The next step for the technician is to install the copper tubing. Using a copper tubing bender tool saves the technician time. This tool reduces the number of connections that require brazing, which also lessens the chance of leaks. Taping the insulation helps prevent excessive condensation and ensures designed capacities, temperatures, and pressures are maintained. Once the equipment is on the pad, snow legs are installed to elevate the unit. They raise the unit off the ground in areas that may have snow so the unit can drain properly during defrost cycles. To prepare for brazing, the technician cleans both the interior and exterior surfaces of the copper tubing. Using nitrogen allows the technician to braze the connections without creating excessive contamination from copper oxides during the braze process. Omitting this step could contribute significantly to reduced performance and reliability of the installed equipment. You can see the technician brazing the refrigerant lines to the unit's service valves. It is important to remember to remove the valve cores. Wrapping a wet cloth around the valve body reduces the possibility of heat damaging the valve. The technician installs electrical supply to the equipment from the disconnect on the house. The electrical supply should be checked for proper voltage, wire, and breaker size. To remove all air and non-condensables, the technician is evacuating the refrigerant lines using a vacuum pump. After evacuating the refrigerant lines, the unit valves are opened. Additional refrigerant, if required, is weighed in or added at this time. The system charge is then verified using the subcooling method. This is the only approved method for the XV20 variable speed. All communications controlling the variable speed fan operation are displayed on the communicating display assembly. This assembly, also known as the CDA, is located at the top of the control panel of the unit. The CDA can be held in your hands for ease of programming by removing the two plastic retainer screws. After completing the required technician training, the installer will be able to scroll through the installation menu on the CDA, selecting the desired comfort options that are available for each unit's application. See the installer guide for the comfort options that are configured from the CDA in the outdoor unit. The CDA also provides diagnostic analysis for service requirements, allowing quicker and more efficient solutions. Should replacement be required, the variable speed technical training required by Trane will include the proper replacement procedures necessary for warranty credit. This DVD includes a menu item that simulates the communicating display assembly. It is a great tool for learning how to navigate to all the available options and service information. The installation guide provided with the equipment should be consulted for all details and requirements for proper installation.
Hello, this is Jack Ward again, Sales and Business Trainer for Trane. As you heard in previous tracks, we have done some extensive field testing of our Trane TruComfort variable speed 18 and 20 SEER air conditioners and heat pumps. We wanted to provide you with the opportunity to hear what some of the field trial participants and installing dealers had to say about these products. The first testimony you will hear is Doug Keith of Arlinghaus Heating and Air Conditioning. Doug did the installation of one of the field trial units. Let's hear what Doug has to say.
My name's Doug Keith. We didn't need any special tools to install this variable speed unit. All the basic tools you normally would use were used in this situation. No, it was comparable to the XL20 that we do now. It was about the same as the usual, normal, everyday XL20. There was nothing different about the indoor installation compared to the rest of the furnaces Trane uses. I noticed there was an 800 number inside the door of the outdoor unit. It's required to, if you need to get the different codes for the computer to set it up, that there is one in there, and you have to have the number off the unit before making that phone call, or they will not get you that part. I thought the number on the unit was in a good location. It had a bright yellow sticker. It was easy to see. Definitely for anyone who has to work on it would be able to find it to call Trane. What I like best about this new system is the ability to weigh it in precisely with the chart that they provide in the manual. It shows the scale of per foot and the amount you need to add for the A coil. It made it a lot easier for us to pinpoint the precise measurement of the refrigerant.
That was great. Next, we want to hear what Field Service Representative John Miller from the Kentucky-Tennessee Trane DSO has to say about the unit Doug installed in his home.
My name is John Miller. I'm a field service rep for Trane. Yes, my past experiences with variable speed product involved the original XV1500 that the company had out in the late 1980s to early 1990s. In fact, the unit that this just replaced was a field test version of that. Humidity control in the summer is just phenomenal. It stays about 45 to 48% all summer long. Having a system in our own home, in my own home, will be a big help in learning the system in advance of the product hitting the market. Just because of the sophistication, the technology, definitely the dealers need to be trained on it, and if you don't require them to do it, they will not do it. So absolutely requiring the dealers to be trained on it is a good thing and will go a long ways toward ensuring the product is successfully launched. As far as the features, I think the dealers will really appreciate. Some are not specific to the variable speed. It's more a continuation of the communicating product. This unit only requires 2 wires to the outdoor unit, low voltage wires, and then of course 3 wires between the thermostat and the downstairs unit, which makes a very convenient install. It's a very clean, sleek look. The startup procedures will be key, and I can't address that yet completely because obviously this just got put in minutes ago. But that will be the things we will, as FSRs, I'm sure will be looking at very closely, is the commissioning, how easy it is to troubleshoot, and startup glitches and things like that. And if those are, as I anticipate they will be, much further advanced than the early model variable speed product, I think it will be well received and should make a big splash. What I like best about the new system is really a continuation of the original system, and that is the very great dehumidification you get out of it in the summertime, mild weather, hot weather. The compressor runs a lot and dehumidifies, but it's only using the amount of electricity it absolutely needs to match load. So that's a great feature, and that's not new to this one. That was true of the other variable speed. What is new about this that I'm very excited about is that the drive, being an integrated drive, has all of the components that were separate of the old system and involved in a separate checkout procedure combined into one, with obviously much more advanced diagnostics. The technology has advanced quite a ways, obviously, in 25 years. So I'm very hopeful that the diagnostics and troubleshooting will be vastly improved, and I think that will go a long way to ensuring the product's success.